Now, let's strengthen those legs with reverse lunges. This is a fantastic move for building lower body strength while being gentle on the knees. Step backward, lowering your hips until both knees are bent at a 90-degree angle. Keep your core tight and your chest up. Aim for 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps on each leg, and take a 30 to 45 second rest between each set. Let's get those legs moving with forward lunges. Step forward and lower your hips until both of your knees are bent at a 90-degree angle. Then push off your front foot to return to the start. Keep your chest proud and your core tight. We're aiming for 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps on each leg. Take a well-deserved 30 to 45 second rest between sets to catch your breath. Keep up the great work! Now, let's work on our lateral movement with side lunges. Start with your feet wide apart. Shift your weight to one side, bending that knee while keeping the other leg perfectly straight. Push your hips back and keep your chest up. This is a fantastic move to target your inner and outer thighs, along with your glutes and quads. Go for 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps on each side. Don't forget to take a 30 to 45 second rest between sets. Let's turn up the intensity with the reverse lunge to high knee. Step back into a deep, controlled lunge, and as you push up, explosively drive that back knee up towards your chest. Keep your core tight and your chest up throughout the movement. We're doing 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps on each side. Don't forget to take a 30 to 45 second rest between sets. Let's build that power and balance. Time for a classic, bodyweight squats. Stand with your feet about shoulder width apart, push your hips back, and bend your knees as if you are sitting in a chair, keeping your chest up and your back straight. Drive through your heels to return to a standing position. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Let's aim for 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps, taking a 30 to 45 second rest between each set. You got this. Let's engage that core with slow mountain climbers. Start in a strong high plank position with your hands directly under your shoulders. Slowly bring one knee towards your chest, hold it for a split second, and then return to the starting position. Switch legs and repeat. The key here is to keep your hips low and your movements controlled. Don't rush it. Let's go for 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps on each leg. And remember to rest for 30 to 45 seconds between sets. Keep that core tight. Let's keep that heart rate up and fire up the core with plank jacks. Start in a solid high plank position with your wrists directly under your shoulders. Keep your core braced and your hips level. Then jump both feet out wide and jump them back together, just like a jumping jack, but on the floor. Try not to let your hips bounce up and down too much. Aim for 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps, or go for 30 to 45 seconds straight. Take a 30 to 45 second rest between sets. You're doing amazing. Keep pushing. Let's level up our core routine and engage those glutes with forearm plank leg lifts. Get into a solid forearm plank position, keeping your elbows directly under your shoulders and your body in a perfectly straight line. Squeeze your core and slowly lift one leg up toward the ceiling. Lower it back down with control and switch sides. The secret here is to keep your hips completely square to the mat. Don't let them twist or drop. Aim for 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps on each leg and take a 30 to 45 second rest between sets. Keep that core locked in. Next up, we have donkey kicks to really target and shape those glutes. Start on all fours with your hands directly under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Keeping your knee bent at a 90-degree angle, squeeze your glute and press your heel straight up toward the ceiling. Lower it back down slowly with control. Make sure to keep your core engaged so your lower back doesn't arch. Aim for 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps on each leg and take a 30 to 45 second rest between sets. Let's sculpt those glutes. Let's keep the focus on those glutes with straight leg kickbacks. Start on all fours with your hands under your shoulders. Instead of bending your knee, extend one leg completely straight behind you. Squeeze your glutes to lift your leg up toward the ceiling, making sure not to arch your lower back. Lower your leg back down with control. Aim for 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps on each leg, and remember to take a 30 to 45 second rest between sets. Really feel that squeeze at the top. Let's cool down and give our bodies some love. We'll start by sinking back into a soothing child's pose. Reach your arms forward, drop your hips to your heels, and just breathe into your lower back. Now, slowly transition up onto all fours for the cat-cow stretch. Inhale and arch your back, dropping your belly for the cow, then exhale and round your spine towards the ceiling for the cat. Take your time with this sequence, moving slowly and breathing deeply for about 60 seconds. You earned this cool down. Let's combine upper body strength with glute activation in this next move, single leg kneeling push-ups. Start on your hands and knees, then extend one leg straight back and lift it up parallel to the floor. Keeping your core tight, bend your elbows and slowly lower your chest toward the mat. Push back up to the starting position with power. This move brilliantly challenges your chest, triceps, core, and glutes all at once. Aim for 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps on each side and take a 45 to 60 second rest between sets. Keep your form solid and controlled. Let's build that upper body strength with kneeling push-ups and shoulder taps. Start on your knees with your hands slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Keep your core engaged and your back straight in a modified plank position. Lower your chest down to the mat, push back up with power, and then tap your opposite shoulder with one hand. Go right into the next push-up and tap the other shoulder. The goal here is to keep your hips as still as possible from swaying as you tap. Aim for 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps, taking a 45 to 60 second rest between sets. You've got this! Keep pushing! Let's work on our balance and core stability with the bird dog. Start on all fours with your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Keep your back flat and your core tightly engaged. Now, simultaneously extend one arm straight out in front of you and the opposite leg straight behind you. Squeeze your glutes and hold that position for a second, then return to the start and switch sides. Focus on keeping your hips square to the floor. Don't let them tilt. We're aiming for 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps on each side. Take a 30 to 45 second rest between sets. Stay focused and move with control. Let's test our core stability with plank arm reaches. Get into a high plank position with your hands shoulder width apart and your body in a straight line. Now, slowly reach one arm straight out in front of you. Hold it for a second, then bring it back and switch to the other arm. The biggest challenge here is to keep your hips as still as possible. Try not to let them rotate from side to side. Let's aim for 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps on each arm and take a 30 to 45 second rest between sets. Keep that core tight and stay strong. Now let's burn out that core with flutter kicks. Lie flat on your back with your legs extended. You can place your hands under your glutes for a little extra lower back support. Keep your lower back pressed firmly into the mat, lift both legs slightly off the floor, and start kicking them up and down in a small, controlled motion, like scissors. Keep your core tight the whole time. We're doing 3 sets of 30 to 45 seconds each. Don't forget your 30 to 45 second rest between sets. Feel that burn in your lower abs. Now let's strengthen those glutes in your lower back with a glute bridge hold. Lie flat on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. Squeeze your glutes tightly and lift your hips up off the mat until your body forms a straight line from your knees to your shoulders. We're gonna hold this isometric position for 30 to 45 seconds. Remember to keep breathing and keep that squeeze in your glutes. We'll do 3 sets with a 30 to 45 second rest in between. You can do it! Let's finish off with a deep, relaxing stretch, the reclining butterfly. Lie flat on your back, bring the soles of your feet together, and let your knees gently fall open to the sides. Let your arms rest comfortably by your sides or on your stomach. Close your eyes, take deep, slow breaths, and simply let gravity do the work to open up your hips and inner thighs. Hold this peaceful pose for 45 to 60 seconds to completely relax your body and mind. Amazing job on your workout today! Let's start by releasing any tension in the lower back with a quick spinal twist, gently dropping your knees to each side. Once you're ready, let's fire up the core with lying bicycle pedals. Keep your back flat on the mat and your arms relaxed by your sides. Lift your legs and start pedaling them in the air, just like you're riding a bike. Fully extend one leg out while bringing the opposite knee in toward your chest. Keep your core tight and your movement smooth and controlled. We're aiming for 3 sets of 45 to 60 seconds each. Take a 30 to 45 second rest between sets. Keep breathing and pedal through the burn. Let's keep the focus on the lower body with dynamic glute bridges. Lie flat on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor, about hip width apart. Drive through your heels to lift your hips up toward the ceiling, giving your glutes a powerful squeeze at the very top. Lower your hips back down with control and go right into the next rep. Keep your core engaged the entire time. We're aiming for 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps. Take a 30 to 45 second rest between sets. Let's sculpt those glutes! Let's target those outer glutes and hips with side-lying leg lifts. Lie on your side with your legs straight and stacked on top of each other. You can rest your head on your arm or hand. Keeping your core tight and your top leg straight, slowly lift it up as high as you comfortably can without letting your hips roll backward. Lower it back down with control. Aim for 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps on each leg and take a 30 to 45 second rest in between. Let's sculpt those hips! Let's work those obliques and sculpt that waistline with alternate heel touches. Lie flat on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Keep your arms straight by your sides. Crunch up slightly to lift your shoulders off the mat. Now, reach your right hand down to tap your right heel and then crunch over to the left to tap your left heel. Keep your neck relaxed and focus on squeezing the sides of your abs. We're doing 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps on each side. Take a 30 to 45 second rest between sets. Feel that burn in your sides. Now let's really target those lower abs with reverse crunches. Lie on your back with your hands behind your head or flat by your sides. Bend your knees and bring them up toward your chest, lifting your hips slightly off the floor as you crunch inward. Lower your legs back down with control, but don't let your feet touch the ground between reps. Focus on using your lower abs to pull your knees in, not momentum. Aim for 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps and take a 30 to 45 second rest between sets. Feel that core working hard. Time for a classic core builder, crunches. Lie flat on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Instead of bringing your hands behind your head, reach your arms straight back past your ears. Engage your core and use your upper abs to lift your shoulders off the floor, bringing your arms forward as you crunch up. Slowly lower back down, keeping your arms extended. Remember, it's a controlled crunch, not a full sit-up. Aim for 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps and take a 30 to 45 second rest between sets. Feel that burn in your upper abs. Let's grab those makeshift weights. Detergent bottles work great, and move on to some shoulder presses. Stand tall with your core engaged. Start with the weights at shoulder height, then press them straight up overhead until your arms are fully extended. Slowly lower them back down to shoulder level with control. We're going for 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps, taking a 45 to 60 second rest in between. Keep those shoulders strong. Now let's grab a chair and our makeshift weight for some one-arm rows to build that beautiful back. Place one knee and the same side hand on the chair for support. Keep your back flat and almost parallel to the floor and brace your core. With your free hand, pull the weight up toward your hip, making sure to squeeze your shoulder blade at the very top. Lower it back down with control. Complete 10 to 12 reps and then switch to the other side. We're aiming for 3 sets per arm, taking a 45 to 60 second rest between sets. Pull with your back, not just your arm. Let's keep those makeshift weights for a full body burner. The squat to press with an alternating step back. Hold your weights at shoulder height and drop down into a solid squat, keeping your chest up and core tight. As you power up, explosively press the weights overhead while simultaneously tapping one leg straight back behind you. Bring the weights back to your shoulders as you return your foot to the center and drop right into the next squat. Alternate the step back leg with each rep. This is an incredible compound move for your legs, core, and shoulders. Aim for 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps, resting for 45 to 60 seconds in between. Keep your energy high. Let's keep those weights in hand and work on our obliques with standing side bends. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart, keeping your core tight and your back straight. Hold your weights down by your sides. Slowly bend at your waist to one side, lowering the weight down the side of your leg as far as it feels comfortable. Use your obliques to pull yourself back up to the center and then switch to the other side. Make sure you're bending straight to the side, don't lean forward or backward. Aim for 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps on each side and take a 30 to 45-second rest between sets. Feel that stretch and squeeze. Time to tame those arms with some bicep curls. Keep holding your weights, stand tall, and lock your elbows close to your sides. Slowly curl the weights up toward your shoulders, really focusing on squeezing your biceps. Lower them back down with control. Don't let your elbows swing forward or backward. Keep them glued to your ribs. Let's do 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps. Take a 45 to 60-second rest between sets. Feel that burn in your arms. Let's build those shoulders with lateral raises. Keep your core tight and your feet shoulder width apart. With a slight bend in your elbows, slowly lift the weights straight out to your sides until they are level with your shoulders. Slowly lower them back down. Focus on controlling the movement. Don't just let the weights drop. We're doing 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps, taking a 45 to 60 second rest in between. Awesome job today! You crushed it! Let's sculpt those shoulders with a combination of front and lateral raises. First, the front raise. Stand tall, hold your weights, and with slightly bent elbows, lift them straight out in front of you until they're level with your shoulders. Lower them with control. Then, for the lateral raise, lift the weights straight out to your sides. Again, stopping at shoulder level and lower them slowly. Try to do 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps for each exercise, resting for 45 to 60 seconds between sets. Keep your core engaged and your movements smooth. Let's bring it back to the floor for some chest flies. Lie flat on your back with your legs extended. Hold your weight straight up above your chest with your palms facing each other and a slight bend in your elbows. Slowly open your arms out to the sides until the backs of your arms gently touch the floor. Squeeze your chest to bring the weights back together at the top. We're doing 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps with a 45 to 60 second rest in between. Awesome job! You crushed it! Let's target that back with some bent over rows. Grab both of your makeshift weights and stand with your feet about shoulder width apart. Hinge forward at your hips, keeping your back perfectly straight and your core engaged. Pull both weights up toward your rib cage, making sure to really squeeze your shoulder blades together at the top. Slowly lower them back down to the starting position. We're aiming for 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps with a 45 to 60 second rest in between. Keep your neck neutral and pull with purpose. Time to target the back of those arms with kneeling tricep kickbacks. Get down on all fours in a tabletop position, keeping your back flat and your core engaged. Grab your weight in one hand, pull your elbow up so your upper arm is parallel to the floor and tuck it tight to your side. Now extend your arms straight back, squeezing that tricep hard at the top. Slowly lower the weight back to a 90-degree angle without moving your upper arm. We're going for 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps on each arm with a 45 to 60 second rest between sets. Keep that elbow glued to your side. Now that we've finished the main workout, it's time for the most important part, the cool down. We'll start with a standing quad stretch. Use a wall for balance, grab your foot, and gently pull your heel toward your glutes. Then step one foot back into a deep calf and hamstring stretch, keeping your back leg straight. Finally, let's show our arms some love with an overhead tricep stretch. Hold each stretch for about 20 to 30 seconds on each side. Take deep breaths and let your body relax. Amazing job today! You officially crushed this entire workout. See you next time! Let's finish things off with a deep core stretch, the Cobra pose. Lie face down on your mat, place your hands right under your shoulders, and gently press your chest up off the floor while keeping your hips grounded. Keep your shoulders relaxed and gaze slightly upward. Take deep, calming breaths and feel that amazing stretch through your abs and chest. Hold this for 30 to 45 seconds. You did an incredible job today, and you officially crushed this workout. Make sure to drink plenty of water, and I'll see you in the next video.